I mean, I don't want to have to call the police and have them come to your house and arrest you. So come on up here to the courthouse today. You understand what I'm telling you, right?
No, I understand. I have to get somebody to sit with my kids is the thing. I have to figure out my kids before I can come up and do a court thing.
How old are your kids?
Huh?
How old are your children?
They range from 10 to 2, and I have 5 of them.
Are some of them in school?
Yeah, they don't have school today though. I just walked up to the bus stop and we sat up there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out, Ms. Matisse, but you have to show up in court. You know, if you can't make it today, make sure you make it tomorrow. We're going to keep the warrant in effect until you show up, though. That's going to be embarrassing for you if you get picked up on a traffic stop and you end up in jail overnight. You don't want that, right?
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
All right. We're not that bad, but you got to show up in court. All right.
No.
That you submitted an application for funding, I should say, Ms. Washington. Have you heard from them?
No, I was telling the attorney that my phone service was cut off. So I just
Your
got it.
what?
My phone service, it was shut off. So I just got it cut back on. So I have to get in contact with them because I'm not sure if they contacted me or not.
Do you receive emails? Do you have an email? You have a laptop or?
Yes, I did sign up for the email alerts, but I didn't receive any.
All right. Well, she's entitled to 2 more weeks, so I'm gonna make it the 19th. And Jennifer, remember on the, is it the 19th, Jennifer?
20th, Your Honor.
20th? And we'll do this at 8:30, is that good?
That will work.
At 8:30. Okay, Ms. Washington, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let me go back to Attorney of Properties versus Crosswhite, 2600352. Hi, Mr. Jarbo, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Drubble for the plaintiff of this matter.
So my problem was here, I went to sign this and you guys submitted this so late. You submitted it like well over a month after the hearing date, and then I wasn't going to backdate or anything like that. So I'll be glad to give you Terry Ross Crosswhite is not here, right, Jennifer?
No, Your Honor.
So I'll be glad to give you a judgment. We could still. What happened? We could still do it by way of default judgment. Are you still satisfied with the first numbers you gave me, 22,000, and then total 22928, or whoever was here on your behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll honor those same numbers. And yes, we'll submit that by default today. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a writ date, but please submit it this morning, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Writ date will be the let's see. Today's the 6th. We'll make it the 16th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You as well. Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
All right. Hamptons. Hamptons versus Emil Springer, 2601169. Ms. Emil Springer, can you tell me your name, please? You have to unmute.
I'm Neil Springer.
All right, Ms. Cohen? You're muted.
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Springer, did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer, or do you wish to make an application for funding?
I would like to speak to the attorney of the complex.
Okay, but what I was asking, do you want to speak to a lawyer from Lakeshore? If you don't, that's fine. You can talk to her, but
No, sir.
okay. So you waive your right to a lawyer and you're not going to apply for funding, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't you tell me, Ms. Cohen, just give me the total amount that's due right now.
$1395.64.
All right, sir, can you pay that?
So I paid last month in full, and I made a payment. I made a partial payment for this month. So all I should have is less than like I think like 800, like $700 and $800, if I'm not mistaken.
When did you make a partial payment for this month?
I don't want to
Uh,
sit here and do this, you guys. It'll take me all day to get through this docket. If you want to wait and you want to talk to Ms. Cohen at the end, that's fine,
mhm.
okay? So I'll do that. I'll pass on this case and you can talk to her when you're done, all right?
Yes, sir.
When I get through some of these others. Hamptons versus Chloe Rowland, 2601170. Ms. Rowland, where are you at?
Defendant has not checked in, Your Honor.
All right, they paid for a second mailing. You can take a default, Ms. Cohen. Go ahead.
Yes, currently there is 1,155 owed in rent, a $175 late fee, a $75 statutory attorney fee, for a total of 1,305 with the writ to issue after the 16th.
Did you include your court costs in the rent to retain?
I did, part of them were paid, so that's why there's only $75 statutory attorney fee.
1305. Okay, default judgment will enter. Writ date will be the 16th. Yeah, I see what you mean now, John. Defendant failed to appear. This was scheduled for 8:30. It's now 8:59. Hamptons versus La Crystal Lovett, 2601171.
Good morning, Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Ms. Lovett, your name, ma'am?
LaCrystal Lovett.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Do you wish to speak to an attorney or
No,
apply for funding?
no.
All right. Why don't you give me your breakdown now? Let's start with rent to retain.
$1,180.07. $175 late fee and a $75 statutory attorney fee for a total of $1,330.07.
Is the past due rent 118007?
Yeah,
So where's your court costs?
they were paid.
What do you mean they were paid? I'm not understanding. Why am I not getting rent to retain and then the court costs?
I did. I said it was $1,180.07.
How about, is that the amount of rent that they owe?
Yeah,
So what are you doing? Are you guys saying that they're paying the costs before they're paying the rent?
they paid the cost and the rent in March, and now it's April the 6th.
Judgment will enter. Writ date will be April the 16th.
Do you want to ask her whether she can pay that?
I'm just not sure how I'm confused. I mean, I've been doing this for 32 years now, and you guys, is your ledger crediting the court costs before the rent?
Our ledger credits the oldest amount due. So when she went into April, she only owed 7 cents, but it's April the 6th now. So we didn't dismiss the case. So now she owed that
Wait a
7.
second. And you're telling me, Ms. Lovett, why don't you unmute? You're telling me she only owed when did you pay the amount that was due according to them, Ms. Lovett?
I paid the remaining balance for March on March 31st. So that I could go into April just
You
on
owed
April.
7 cents.
I didn't know I owed 7 cents. I was told I owed $221, so that's what I paid on the 31st. Which was the remaining balance for March.
So they're entitled to their court costs. I'm confused still, Ms. Cohen. Maybe you can help my brain here because I'm confused. If they paid and Ms. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Hampton's manager. How are you?
I'm good. It's Katie.
Yeah, Katie, what?
Katie Sprout. Katie Sprout. I'm sorry.
So you're telling me, so I want to know from you, was everything paid up by the end of March?
Okay.
Except court costs? Or were the court costs paid?
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to pull up the ledger.
You're muted again.
My maintenance guy was talking to me. I told him to go away. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I want you to tell me what the balance was as of March 31st after she made what I think she said was a $221 payment. What would the balance have been?
It would have been the 7 cents as of the 31st.
I mean, basically, she's paying off everything, but we're not dismissing the cases because
Did she pay the court costs? Does that include it in the 7 cents?
I don't believe so, no.
Yes, everything was included. That was my breakdown that I got.
Second, I want somebody to give me a good answer to this question. If you're telling me she only owes 7 cents, not including court costs, that's one thing. If you're telling me she owed 7 cents, including court costs, in other words, she paid everything and just had a balance at the end of March for 7 cents, which of those is true?
That's correct. She paid the court costs, everything but 7 cents.
Well, I'm not going to give you guys a judgment
That's
then.
fine. I'll dismiss it.
Well, you guys got to tell me this, though. I feel like I was just a dentist. I didn't go to dental school.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Come on.
Move for dismissal.
You didn't do that on the last one, did you?
Here's the issue, and I'm not sure. I'd have to go back to the last one and see if there was but I mean what the judgment says is that, or the court rule says, is that we're on the date of the court that we're entitled to collect everything that's due at that time. And the issue is, let's say
Listen, if she paid everything but 7 cents, there was nothing due as far as I'm concerned. That was an accounting error probably on the behalf of the management. And if she's paid everything in full by March 31, nobody's coming in here and getting a judgment from me for the rent that's due on April 1.
Okay. Then
it's not even a close call, you guys. That's why I was confused with this.
Okay. All right.
No court costs or the court cost. I want to know the first thing out of every lawyer's mouth, if you guys can hear me. Rent to retain, how much is it? Late fees, how much are they? And then you can, I don't mind if you include all the court costs together, including statutory attorney fees. So are you moving to dismiss, or do you want me to do this on my own, Ms. Cohen?
I'll move to dismiss.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff. Hamptons versus Perry Walker, 2601172. Was Perry Walker here?
That's something, sir.
Your name, sir?
Perry Walker.
All right. How much is, first of all, sir, did you listen to and understand? Where'd you go here? There you went. Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, sir.
All right. Tell me how much is due in past due rent, Ms. Cohen.
$2,750.02.
All right. And then you have Late fees of how much?
150, 2 months.
2 months, 75?
Yes.
Is that, and then what are your court costs and statutory attorney fee?
176.54 for a total of $3,076.56.
All right, sir, do you agree that you owe that amount?
Yes,
When can you pay that?
I can pay it. 1 second.
For some reason, I'm not hearing you very well. Can you get closer to the device?
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, stay
Okay,
close.
Okay, I can pay it on the 17th.
All of it?
Yes. Well, it's 3,000, right?
It's $3,076.56.
Okay, well, could you give me to the 24th, actually? I'll get another
I'm having
check.
a hard time hearing you. I don't know if it's me.
Oh, I think it's my headphones. Well,
Has he disappeared?
He did, Your Honor.
Hamptons versus Derek Brown. I'll come back to that one. 2601173. I'll go back to Walker when is Derek Brown here.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Dismiss motion of plaintiff without prejudice.
Mr. Walker's back.
I see him.
That was my headphones. I apologize.
No problem. Hamptons versus Perry Walker, 2601172. Mr. Walker's here. Ms. Cohen's here. All right. When you said you can pay it in full on the 17th, is that true?
Can I do it on the 24th instead? I'll get another check. I was in a wreck this month on the 17th, so I had to get a new car. So the 24th will be fine. I can pay it in full.
You all right with that, Ms. Cohen, or do you want him to pay something else before then?
I'd like half by the 17th.
Yeah, that's fair. Listen, here's what I'm gonna do. You owe $3,076.56. If the defendant pays $1,800 by April the 17th, writ date extended until the 24th. Okay?
Okay, that's fine. I could do that.
So you're gonna have to pay at least $1,800 by the 17th, and if you do that, the writ date is extended until April 24th.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
You're all set. Wish you well. Good luck. She's going to
thank you.
submit a judgment. Mr. Pryor, I'm going to ask you to take your hat off, please. Hamptons versus Derek Brown. Derek Brown, 2601173.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to the plaintiff. Hamptons versus Brian Walker, 2601175.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Is he
Mr.
here?
Walker has not appeared.
Okay, you can take a default. You paid for a second mailing. Go ahead.
There is $1,200 owed in rent, $150 late fee, $176.54 in court costs, for a total of $1,426.54 with the writ to issue after April 16th.
All right, defendant failed to appear. Relief requested will be granted. Default judgment possession in favor of plaintiff and against defendant. Jennifer, would you make sure that these documents, they're stamped the 5th, it's the 6th. We're gonna make the writ date the 16th on this, just if you can change them if I'm missing them. I'm trying to get them on this register before they come down, but I might have missed one or two. Hamptons versus Deshauna Daniels, 2601176.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff without prejudice. Hamptons versus Cynthia Bazzi, 2601177.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff without prejudice. Hamptons versus Devin Combs, 2601178.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to plaintiff.
Wait. I'm sorry, I might have been looking at the wrong, yes, move for dismissal, that's correct.
All right, Hamptons versus Gerard Grimes and Rosalind Grimes, 2601179.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Mr. Grimes, I see you out there. Can you start your video? All right, well, where's Gerard Grimes? There you are, sir. State your name for me.
Gerard Grimes.
So I hope you heard that. She's moving to dismiss. So
Yes.
you're all set. Good luck.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Jelana Taylor, Hamptons versus Jelana Taylor, 2601181.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello.
Oh, good morning, Ms. Taylor. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Can you,
Good morning.
I need to see your face though, please. Thank you. Did you tell me your name, ma'am?
Jelana Taylor.
Did you listen to and understand the rights?
Yes.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No.
All right. Why don't you give me a breakdown, Ms. Cohen, as to what is owed here?
Sure, there's $2,423.69 in rent. There's $150 in late fees, which is $275 late fees. And there's $176.54 in court costs for a total of $2,750.23.
All right, ma'am, do you agree that you owe that amount?
Yes.
Are you going to be able to pay that?
Yes.
When can you pay that?
I can have everything paid by the 27th.
How much can you pay by the 17th?
I can pay 13 by the 17th.
You can pay what?
1,300. Yes.
All right, if defendant pays $1,300 so the first writ date is going to be the 17th. I just want you to be aware of that. If you pay $1,300 by that date, writ date is extended until, what did you say, the 24th?
27th.
Okay, I'll let you do that, but you got to make sure you pay that $1,300 by April 17th, ma'am, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to vacate if you can't pay on that date because they're going to submit an application for a writ, all right?
Okay.
Best of luck to you, Ms. Taylor. Thank you. Hamptons versus
Thank you.
Clarice Lee, Titan Lyles, and Christian Lyles Weems, 2601185. All right, Ms. Lee, I'm going to ask you to get a place where you're not walking around, if you would do that for me. There you go. Tell me your name.
My name is Clarice Lee.
Ms. Cohen, your appearance.
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Do I see either Keaton Lyles or Christian Lyles Weems? Are any one of those individuals here, Jennifer?
No,
Yes.
Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lee, did you listen to and understand the rights?
I understand my rights.
I'm sorry?
I understand my rights.
All right, do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No,
Where is Keaton Lyles and Christian Lyles Weems?
at home.
Okay, because they really need to show up on these. Why don't you tell me the breakdown, Ms. Cohen?
Sure, there is $1,355 owed in rent, $175 late fee, $191.32 in court costs, for a total of $1,676.57.
Ma'am, can you pay that?
I won't be able to pay it until about the 29th.
That's fine.
Okay, so the writ date, you're good with the 29th, right?
Yes.
Ms. Cohen, I'm asking you,
Yes,
you're good with that?
yes, yep.
So we're just we'll have you pay all that by the 29th of April, okay, ma'am? 1676.59, and it is due by, again, April the 29th. If you haven't paid it and haven't vacated, they're going to issue a writ. I'm going to assign a writ. They're going to submit an application for a writ. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
And this will be after hearing versus Ms. Lee, and it'll be by default versus the other two. Okay, Ms. Cohen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me just make a note of that. All right, Ms. Lee, I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Hamptons versus Reuben Plummer Jr., 2601186.
Carolyn Bone appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Plummer, good morning. Your name, sir?
Reuben Plummer Jr.
Did you listen to and understand all the rights, sir?
Yes,
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I'm applying for funding.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. That gives you a 2-week adjournment. Jennifer, what are we doing? The 20th on these?
Yes, Your Honor, the 20th at 8:30.
So I'll adjourn this to the 20th at 8:30, but you have to submit proof that you submitted an application for funding. You have to bring it to the court here within 5 days, okay?
Okay, I had called them and asked them for a letter from them so I can apply for funding. Who do I need to speak to obtain that? Because I haven't received a call back from them.
From who?
I called the attorney's office, whomever. I think her name was Stephanie.
Wait a minute. Wait. There's various agencies you can apply for funding with. And they were on the video. If you want, when you're done here, and just give us some time because she's busy, you can call 734-671-0201. I hope you're writing that down.
I'm trying to, you said it fast,
734-671-0201.
Okay.
Extension 217. Okay?
Okay.
But you're going to have to apply with the agencies and then bring us proof that you've done so within 5 days, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, and I'm going to give you a new date of April the 20th. Any questions?
No. What time on the April the 20th?
8:30.
8:30, okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Good luck.
Your Honor, I'm going to put Ms. Cohen in with Mr. Springer, if he can go into the breakout room.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll call that. You let me know when they're out, Jennifer,
Okay.
okay? Tanglewood versus Marshall Shearer, 2601155. Good morning, Ms. Kingsley.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, your name, where'd you go?
So to stay, but I'm here as Marshall Shearer. He was my stepdad. We had the place together. He took off on us and left us. So
Are you an occupant?
yes,
And your name again is what? Angela Rice Day? Is there a hyphen between Rice and Day?
yes.
So I've just got to know, I wrote default judgment, defendant failed to appear, occupant showed late, adjourn.
Well, no, he went to go live with his sister, but my daughter and I still live there. In order for us to change the lease, it would cost us an extra $100-something a month because that's what the office said. So I can't get any help for funding. I can't do anything.
Okay, just slow down a second, okay? Do you remember this one, or was somebody else from your office in here, in your stead there, Ms. Kingsley?
No, I'm familiar with the situation.
What happened? I didn't write very good notes.
Oh, from the from the last hearing,
Yes.
that the case was adjourned because apparently the occupant had appeared and she was having issues with Zoom, and that you stated that you want everybody to appear in person.
I remember. Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video? Okay, well, I'll do it again. Okay, you have the right to a lawyer, you have the right to proper venue, you can demand a jury trial within 5 days. You can apply for funding with various agencies, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, the local coordinated entry agency, Housing Assessment and Resource Agency, Federal Help for Homeless Program, and they may help you with some or all of the rent due. If you choose to apply for funding, you'll have to submit proof that you've made application for funding, within 5 days here to the court.
I can't apply for funding because I'm only.
Summons and complaint, let's see, there's also the possibility of a conditional dismissal if all parties agree. So let's start out again. Is there more rent owed now because we've gone into April? I'm talking to Ms. Kingsley.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I have missed you, Ms. Kingsley. You haven't been in here much.
I
All
missed
right,
you, Judge.
give me your breakdown if you would, please.
Rent to retain is $1,254.44. There's $100 in late fees. That's $50 for 2 months. Costs $190.04 for a total of $1,544.48.
Sorry, repeat the balance.
$1,544.48.
Do you have the money to pay this?
I got my car. Yeah, he made it worse. I have no vehicles to be able to go in there. But I will talk to my dad.
All right, so you're asking for a writ date of the 16th, are you?
Is the committee available, please?
Wow.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll give you a writ date of the 16th, and the amount to be paid to save is $1,544.48. Okay.
Can we go any later? My dad just had cancer surgery, so I haven't spoke to him about it because I never covered me. I mean, if I could just have a couple more days, I could.
If defendant pays $700 by April 16th, if you pay $700 by April 16th, writ date extended until April 20th, okay? I wish you well, ma'am. So you'll submit that judgment to me, Ms. Kingsley?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll prepare it and get it submitted.
Thank you very much. Do you have any more for me?
I have a few, yes.
Right? Yeah, Meadowlands?
Yes, I have Meadowlands. I have one more for Tanglewood. That one's at 9:30 though.
Meadowlands versus Gail Tittle, 2601165. Gail Tittle.
Brianna Kingsley for the plaintiff.
I don't see her out there, Jen.
She's not on Zoom.
All right, I'm gonna give you a default. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. In light of the defendant's failure to appear, I would request entry of a default possession-only judgment. Rent to retain, $1,825.05. Late fees are $80. That's 2 months at $40 each. Cost $185.04. Total $2,090.09 with a writ to issue after April 16th.
Good enough. You can submit your judgment this morning, and I will sign it.
Thank you,
Do you have
Judge.
Okay, what other one do you have? They gotta be later, right?
Yeah, my next one's at 9:30, so I'll just hang out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on, let's see here, Creekside versus Amber Matisse, 2600998.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. Ms.
Morning,
Matisse
Mr.
is
Landman.
present.
Hope you had a nice trip.
It was wonderful. Thank you.
Good. Ms. Matisse, can you just stop right there, please, and tell me your name, ma'am?
Yes, Amber Matisse.
You made application for funding. You provided us with proof. Have you heard from the funding agency?
No, but I did pay it all in full a couple days ago.
Is that true?
Your Honor, I don't have any information to that effect, and if she did pay it in full a couple of days ago, it would have been over the weekend, so we would not have heard.
Ms. Matisse, you have a warrant for your arrest, I'm told here. Ms. Matisse,
Okay.
do you have anything else, Mr. Landman?
I do
today?
I have two other cases, Your Honor, at 9 o'clock, yes.
Why
One for Deerfield Estates, one for South Glen.
why have you not taken care of your business here, ma'am?
I was trying to make sure my kids had something stable first, and then I as soon as my kids are, I'm good with my kids. I plan on fixing all my wrongdoings.
How old are those?
So sorry. Excuse me, Your Honor. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did just want to verify that Ms. Matisse did pay her rent in full over the weekend.
In that case, Your Honor, we will move to dismiss without prejudice, and I'll submit a proposed dismissal.
Thank you very much. Ms. Matisse, I
Yes.
expect you to come up here this morning and take care of your warrant. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to have to call the police and have them come to your house and arrest you. So come on up here to the courthouse. I'm sure it'll work out. Is that mine, Heather, or is it, or Jennifer, can you tell?
It's Judge Heston's, Your Honor.
She's nicer than I am. Come on up here today. Good luck, Ms.
Okay.
Matisse.
All right.
Come up here today. You understand what I'm telling you, right?
No, I understand. I have to get somebody to sit with my kids is the thing. I have to figure out my kids before I can come up and do a court thing.
How old are your kids?
Huh?
How old are your children?
They range from 10 to 2, and I have 5 of them.
Are some of them in school?
Yeah, they don't have school today though. I just walked up to the bus stop and we sat up there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out, Ms. Matisse, but you have to show up in court. You understand what I'm telling you? Judges
Yes.
don't like that. All right, good luck.
No, I understand. Thank you.
If you can't make it today, make sure you make it tomorrow. We're going to keep the warrant in effect until you show up, though. That's going to be embarrassing for you if you get picked up on a traffic stop and you end up in jail overnight. You don't want that, right?
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
All right. We're not that bad, but you got to show up in court. All right?
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll
luck,
figure
all
out
right?
something for my kids and I'll get up there.
All right, good. Thank you. Marion Manor versus Shakara Jackson, 2601194.
Oh,
Judge Marion Manor is Miss Cohen. If we could just give her a minute to finish with Mr. Springer. If you move on to Deerfield.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Deerfield Estates versus Dawn Arquette, 2601283. All right, good. Ms. Clement?
Daniel Landman on behalf of Deerfield Estates, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss Ms. Arquette's case without prejudice. I believe we've already submitted a proposed dismissal to the court.
Please dismiss motion of the plaintiff Deerfield versus Kristen Broll and Aaron Broll, 2601284.
Your Honor, plaintiff moves to dismiss this case without prejudice as well. The tenant just paid a few minutes ago.
Case dismissed. Motion of the plaintiff Deerfield versus Alina Hunter, 2601286.
Plaintiff moves to dismiss this case without prejudice as well, Your Honor.
Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff Deerfield versus Valerie Sorich and Eric Polak, 2601288.
Sounding like a broken record, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff. And I also have South Glen versus Anthony Ferrer.
Your Honor, this is the first hearing.
26. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't. 2601294. Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. Plaintiff in this case does not move to dismiss without prejudice. Daniel Landman appearing for the plaintiff. Mr. Farrar is present.
Mr. Farrar, where are you, sir? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Your name?
Anthony Farrar.
Good morning to you. Did you listen to and understand the rights, sir, on the video?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I'm going to apply for funding.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you April the 20th.
Oh, I didn't know he was back there.
April 20th at what time, Jen?
We're going to do 9 o'clock, Your Honor.
At 9 a.m., but you have to bring us proof that you made application for funding within
Yes,
5
sir.
days. Okay, sir?
Now, I have a question now, too. Now, if I come up with half of the money by the 20th, too, would that be sufficient as well?
Well, I don't even want to get to that point. You said you're applying for funding, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You apply for funding and then we'll come back in 2 weeks and we'll see where the funding aspect is to it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does that sound fair or not?
No, yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay. We'll see you on April 20th. Thank you. Deerfield
Yes, sir.
versus
Thank you.
Victor Fisher and Catherine Fisher, 2601305.
Daniel Landman on behalf of Deerfield, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to the plaintiff. That's it for you, right?
I have one other Deerfield. Picard is the tenant, and it's also a dismissal, Your Honor.
I don't have that one in my folder, Jennifer.
Judge, it should have been there, may have been stuck to Hunter. It was right. It would have been right after that one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Deerfield versus David Picard, 2601287. All right, Mr.
Daniel
Landman.
Landsman on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to the plaintiff. Have a great day, Mr. Landman. Nice
Thank
to
you.
see
You as well, Your Honor.
Okay, Emil Springer, Hamptons versus Emil Springer, 2601169. Mr. Springer, your name again?
Camille Springer.
Gotta start your video, sir. Ms. Cohen?
I'm gonna move to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay. Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Springer.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. South Lake. I'm sorry, Marion Manor versus Shakara Jackson. 2601194. Do I have Shakara Jackson here? I don't see her.
Carolyn Cohen appearing, move to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to plaintiff. I think you're all set, right?
No, I've got some other
Marion and Heritage.
heritage cases.
Good. Let me get my bearings here. Heritage Square versus Sharita Elledge, 2601187.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Is she here? I don't see her, Jennifer.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you? There you are.
I see you.
Okay. Okay. Your name?
Sharita Elledge.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, sir.
All right. Give me the breakdown, if you would. Rent to retain is how much?
$1,535 in rent, $150 in late fees, which is 2 late fees, $176.54 in court costs, for a total of $1,861.54.
Ma'am, do you agree that you owe that amount?
No, I don't. I spoke with the property manager a few days ago when I got the summons, and she gave me a different amount. I did pay $980 for last month, so now I owe this month plus the late fees, but I did pay the $980, so I owe for April now, and I believe it's $440 in late fees plus this month's late fees. And she did give me a break. She emailed me a breakdown because
Wait a
of
minute. I've
my
got it right here, right? Ma'am, your name? From
Sharita
Heritage?
Elledge.
No, I know it. Heritage Square, manager. Your
Jennifer
name.
Harmon.
All right, good morning. What is going on with this? Can you help me?
Yes, the Miss Elledge is due a $300 concession off of the total that her ledger showed. And she did pay the $980, which was recorded and I believe is showing on this morning's breakdown.
All right, so you guys got to put this in simple terms for me. What is the rent to retain now?
Well,
If she paid-
if she's due a $300 concession, then rent would be $1,235.
But does that include or not include the deduction for the 9 something that she paid?
No, after she paid that $980, there was still $640 owed before the court costs. And
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's owed. How much do you think you owe, Ms. Elledge?
So I believe I owe for this month plus whatever the late fees were. That was in excess of about 400, a little over $440, I believe. And then according,
you don't
Wait a
owe
minute.
400 in late fees.
How much is the rental amount that you pay monthly, ma'am?
$980.
All right, so you think you owe $980 plus late fees, right?
Plus late fees plus the 85. I guess I don't know, something on there with $85. I really don't know. Jennifer would know better because I'm confused about the 600. What is the 600? 4.
It's back balance, Ms. Sharita.
Say that one more time.
Been all the way at a zero,
let me put it,
unfortunately.
hang on, wait. Let me put a stop to this. Let me go on to the next case. And you guys can go into a breakout room. I don't care if it's just the manager and Ms. Elledge or you, Ms. Cohen, and I'll go into the next case and then I'll come back and deal with this one, okay?
Okay.
Heritage Square versus Christina Justice, 2601188. It's Christina Justice here.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion of the plaintiff. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then Elledge. Well, let me just check one thing. I'm gonna do Marion Manor, and then I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, unless you want to just send the manager and Ms. Elledge and Ms. Cohen. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
the manager and Miss Elledge can go in for right now. That's
Right, send them in, and I'll go on to Marion Manor versus Javon Crawley, 2601189.
Good morning, Carolyn Cohen, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
I do not see Javon Crawley here. Second mailing was paid for. It appears as though you can go ahead and take a default. So you can go ahead.
Yeah, there's 2,043.08 owed in rent, 150 in late fees, which is 2 late fees, 176.54 in court costs, for a total of 2,369.62 with the writ to issue after April 16th.
All right, defendant failed to appear. Case was scheduled for 9. It's now 9:39. Writ date will be April the 16th. The amount to be paid to save it from the issuance of the writ is $2,369.62. Marion Manor versus Jennifer Scott, 2601191. Is Ms. Scott here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me your name, please?
I'm Jennifer Scott.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I have applied for funding. I work at Henry Ford Hospital, and I have applied for their Helping Hands. I recently was in the hospital myself for 2 weeks, and then I had a whole month off of work. So I'm sorry. But I have applied. I don't know if Henry Ford I can apply for other funding too.
You
I know I
can.
have.
Did you listen to, you got all those
Yes,
agencies
sir, I
that
did.
you could?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, slow down. But you understand the agencies that you can apply for funding, true?
Yes. Yes, I do,
Nice.
sir.
So you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn this 2 weeks. We'll make it April the 20th. What time is that again, Jen?
Freeman's here at 8:30.
At 8:30. So you have to submit proof of your application for funding. If you're going to apply for funding, you have to bring proof of that to the court within 5 business days, okay? So you have to bring it up here by Friday, all right?
Yeah, sir, would my Henry Ford work as?
Well, I mean, I would apply for other agencies. I don't know anything about your financial situation, but what's wrong with applying to the other agencies too? You can do that.
I was looking at, I've been researching it, and they said like 2,000 is the max that you can make monthly. And when I'm back to work, I make.
Ma'am, I honestly, I don't understand. I don't get into what their approval.
But I will,
stand-
yeah, I will
Hang on.
definitely apply. Sorry.
I don't know what their approval standards are. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I just can't tell you that.
Thank you.
Okay? If you have any questions, you can call the court and speak to the civil department, extension 217, okay? Extension
Thank you, sir.
217, that's 734-671-0201. That's 671-0201, extension 217, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Marion Manor versus John Reagan and Alyssa Ochoa, I'm sorry, 2601192.
Carolyn Cohen, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, move for dismissal without prejudice.
Mr. Reagan, I see you out there. Your name?
John Reagan.
All right, so the plaintiff's lawyer just moved for dismissal. I'm granting that request. Case dismissed. You're all set.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Marion Manor versus Jayla Bullard, 2601193. Ms. Bullard, your name?
Jayla Bullard.
Ms. Cohen?
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Did you listen to and understand the rights, Ms. Bullard?
Yes.
Do you wish to apply for funding or speak to a lawyer?
No.
All right. You want to give me a breakdown, Ms. Cohen?
Yeah, there's $1,254 owed in rent, $175 late fee, $176.54 in court costs, for a total of $1,254.08.
I thought you said the rent to retain was $1,254.
I apologize if I said it. I thought I said $1,002.54.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood you. So at $1,002.54 plus the cost, and it comes up to what?
$1,254.08.
All right, good enough. Defendant failed to appear. I'll go ahead. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? Jeez, I'm sorry. Ms. Bullard, can you pay that?
I can pay that in full by the 24th.
You have a warrant for your arrest and you're still not showing up to court? The judge delivered a brutal warning after a mother admitted she still hadn't handled her active warrant. The courtroom instantly became tense when the judge questioned why she kept avoiding court while trying to deal with eviction problems and financial struggles at home. The woman explained she was focused on taking care of her 5 children and dealing with family emergencies, but the judge wasn't letting the situation slide. He warned her that if police stopped her during a traffic stop, she could end up arrested and sitting in jail overnight. The judge repeatedly stressed that ignoring court only makes everything worse. Then came the harsh reality check. Judges don't like that. The judge ordered her to come to the courthouse immediately and made it clear the warrant would stay active until she finally appeared in person. The courtroom went silent as she realized one more delay could turn into a very serious problem. Do you think the judge was being fair or too harsh on a struggling mother?